Hey everybody, how are you all doing? I hope you are amazingly well. Today I'm going to be doing my Christmas glam makeup look. It's something that I actually popped on my Instagram because I wasn't too sure whether I wanted to do a nude makeup look or a like red, very Christmassy makeup look. Most of you said you wanted the red, so we're going to go red. To be honest, it kind of matches my very dark outfit, which is like this jumper dress, which I'm actually going to put some leggings on in a little while because I'm cold. But it's cute. I'll pop it here on Instagram so you can see what it looks like. It's very cute to ASOS. Anyway, I am just on a little bit of a break from work. Hello. So I just thought I would get ready. Gary's taken Echo out for a walk, so he's going to be very surprised because before he left I was in my dressing gown and I looked like this. And then when he gets back I'm going to be all glammed up, so fun stuff, right? I really don't know what I'm going to do. Well, say that, I do kind of know the look I want, but I'm still, unsure. I'm going to be trying some new products today as well because I can, and I thought why not, and it's a Christmas glam so I can do what I like. Yeah, let's just jump in. Actually, I haven't prepped my skin. I'm going to use my Vitamin C Brighten and Firm Serum by Allies of Skin before I cream. And just take like a little pea size. I got this in my Cult Beauty advent calendar and I love it. It's really, really nice on. I actually don't know how glam I'm going to get for Christmas Day. I mean, it's just a bit weird this year, isn't it? Because obviously with COVID and all of that, it's just a bit weird. Use my new Rev Rimmel face cream. Put my face cream on. So yeah, I really don't know how glam I'm going to be. I may just dress up just because I'm not actually leaving my house this year. I'm in tier 4, so that's a bit of a weird place to be at the moment. I know on Christmas Day you're allowed to see one other family when you're in tier 4, but we've decided to not do that purely because we have quite a lot of family and we want to make sure like our elderly relatives and Gary's parents, etc., my parents, everyone gets to see other people that are not on their own, so everyone can come together and be together, where we have each other, we have the dog, and we just love life. And we don't mind because we're always going to have a smaller Christmas. By the way, I've been loving my beauty case. This was gifted to me by Ellis James and I am obsessed. It's literally, I have it filled to the brim with makeup. I love, love, love this case. I'll link it below. Obsessed. I'm now just going to prep and prime my skin. I'm just going to use my Max Fix Plus. Spray that everywhere. I will link everything. I will put everything that I'm using in the description box for you. I'm trying to kind of walk through this quicker because I have a tendency to talk and this will take forever. I'm actually going to use a new foundation today, and this is by Vani-T Australia, and I'm hoping I'll test to see if it's the right shade for me first, and if it is, then I'll use it. But yeah, this is just being a bit crazy. I kept seeing all over Facebook that Christmas is cancelled. People are saying, oh, Christmas is cancelled. It really isn't. I know everyone's feeling that way. I'm just going to pull you closer. I know everyone's feeling that way because obviously it's a really hard time. Christmas is not cancelled though, everyone. It is what you make it, and I think this time of year people feeling so incredibly lonely, and it's so important that you just pick up the phone, WhatsApp, Facebook message, do whatever it is that you need to do. Just contact people just to make sure everyone's okay. Just check in. I think that's so important. I also put, do I go nude or red on with my nail varnish. I couldn't be bothered to wait to see what the verdict was, so I just went nude because I've run out of nail varnish remover, and I find nude is a lot easier to kind of cover over until I can go out and go and get some. This, by the way, is what the Vani-T Australia foundation looks like. This is their new foundation. It was gifted to me, so thank you so much. I have the shade 29. I think it looks about right actually to my skin tone. And this is the Skin Perfector HD Serum Foundation. People have been raving about this, so I'm super excited to give it a whirl. I'm just going to see if it is. Yeah, I think that is the right shade. I think that'll be the right shade for me. Especially with all my makeup on top, so I will be using that. Amazing. Got to take a picture of this for my Instagram as well. But first things first, stand the realist. I don't know why every time I say first things first, that song comes into my head. I'm just going to go in my Nudestix concealer to cover any blemishes. I like to do that first. People might be like, why? I actually feel like you get better coverage when you put it underneath your foundation than what you do when it's on top. I also find that it creases a lot more when it's on top. I don't know why. I've got a mirror here, by the way, so if I'm looking down, that's why. I use the shade Nude 5.5 in this. Love it. Love this concealer. I'm actually cooking Christmas dinner this year then, because obviously we are on our own. I'm actually really excited about it because I mean, I love cooking anyway. I get to make a roast that suits me and all the food that suits me that I know that's not going to go to waste. So super excited. I'm actually doing a beef and gammon. I'm not doing a turkey. I know that's traditional, but the only thing in this house that would eat that turkey is the dog. So yeah, we're just not turkey lovers. I mean, I don't mind it, but I'm not a huge fan. So I don't want it to go to waste. So no turkey this year, but at least I know I can make beef sandwiches and Gary can have gammon, egg and chips or whatever it is that he wants with the remainder of the meats that we have. So they'll get some further use. I've really been reflecting on 2020 and you know what, as much as we don't know what 2021 is going to be like because there's a lot of uncertainty and all that jazz, I think we've got to go into the new year with a positive mindset, otherwise what is the point? I'm just going to try this foundation now. I'm so excited. I don't think I need a lot. By the looks of it, when I put it on the back of my hand, it blended in really nicely. So I've just taken a small amount for now and I'm just going to pop it in areas of my face. But I really want to kind of work more on my YouTube channel. I know I say this every year, but I'm almost at 6,000 subscribers. There's almost 6,000 of you. I am so excited by that. Like, you have no idea. Like, I feel so grateful and so happy. This is such a nice foundation, by the way. It's blending in really well and it's got really nice coverage. And that's only a small amount as well. So, well done, Vani-T Australia. I know there's quite a few shades in this as well, which is great, especially if you've got darker skin tones. I know it's not always easy to find a foundation that works for you. So, hallelujah that there is a brand, or brands now that are actually creating product for everyone. But yeah, I love that foundation. Go Vani-T Australian, thank you so much. It's exciting. I'm just going to get some powder out. I'm going to use my Nude by Nature powder and I'm just going to actually pack that on my T-zone just because I know I get oily in that area, so it makes sense. I've read somewhere this makeup artist was telling people not to bake. Which I found really fascinating because all these makeup artists, all these makeup YouTubers, influencers are like, bake everywhere. But this makeup artist was like, don't bake everywhere. So now I don't know what you're meant to do. I'm not a makeup artist, I have no idea. Who knows? Right, so I've just popped that in. I've kind of blended it in already, not really. I do like this translucent powder. I think it's quite nice just to stop like much creasing. I'm going to do my eyes and I'm just going to take a blending brush I really need to clean my makeup brushes. I'm going to go in with the Vani-T Australia. This is the Nude eyeshadow palette because there's some really nice shades in here, although I've broken 2 of them now. Actually, 1 came broken and I've just realised 1 is already broken. So I'm just going to go in with like a neutral shade which is called Cashmere. I'm just going to pop that over my lid. I actually had my lashes lifted about 2 weeks ago and they're still going strong. I think I just want like a really natural eye look because I like a natural eye look when I've got my lashes done, because I can wear mascara and it kind of really lifts them out, and you can have like this bold red lip and it just looks beautiful. So I'm just going to go in with that shade, and then I'm going to take this Tiger's Eye shade, which is this one right here. It's like a rusty coppery colour. I know I said I wanted quite plain, but this is quite a nice shimmer shade, and I'm just going to lightly go over my lid so it's just got that bronzy shimmer on top of that neutral shade. Nothing fancy, no real blending work required, but it just adds a little bit of shimmer and it's not too intense, because that's not what we want. I love like a coppery bronzy eye look, especially when you want to have a bit of glam, but you can really make your eyes pop with just a shimmery shade. If you're not really a fan of the coppery colour, maybe go more gold or like rose gold, or just a nice shimmery shade that works for you. And that is it for that for now. I will go underneath my lid, but for now, that's the eye done. This is how quick I like quick. Now I'm just going to go in with a bit of bronzer, and I bought this palette from Benefit. I got it in the Black Friday sale. This is the Cheek Leaders Pink Squad Blush, Bronze and Highlight palette. I don't know which one's the highlight, I'm assuming it's Tickle. But this is what it looks like, and I think it was originally £56, but I got it for £30. So it's got the Hoola bronzer in, and I've never actually had the Hoola bronzer. I know everyone raves about it, but I've never really bought it. Wasn't too sure whether it was for me, and I still don't, but we're going to use it today. So I'm just going to go in with that with just this face brush, and I'm just going to lightly dust on my cheeks because we want a warmer face look today. I'm not really a contour girl, probably because I get it wrong every time. But I do like a bit more of a bronzy cheek. I usually go with my MAC Give Me Sun, which is my skin finishing powder, which I love. You guys all know that I love that. Hoola it is today, and it's actually really nice. It's quite a neutral bronzer, I think. She's really, yeah, it's really quite nice actually. And get rid of any of that dustiness that's on my face. I don't think I need much more than that. I don't want it to be... Have you seen that there's some... No disrespect, because I know there's a lot of people that whatever you want to do, however you want to do your makeup, you crack on. Like, I'm not a professional at all, but I really don't like when people have like bronzer just like here and you can see it just like there. There's no blending, it's just... I just don't like that look. It's not for me. I feel like it should be a bit more blended into your skin, personally. But as I said, just do makeup that suits you. Obviously, if that's how you love it, crack on. What do I know? But yeah, not a fan. I'm not a fan of that. I'm just going to go in with my Charlotte Tilbury highlighter. This is the Magic Star highlighter, and there isn't a shade because there's only one, but it's lovely. If you can get your hands on this, do. It's the best highlighter I think I've ever used. And it looks like this, and it's stunning. It's very golden, so if you're not really a golden highlighter person, then this won't be for you, but it's so powerful. Look at that. I like to bring it further into my cheeks a little bit, so when I put my blusher on, it blends in really well with my blusher. I'm in one of these weird moods today, I don't know why. Probably because it's my last day at work, and then I'm finished for Christmas. I'm just going to do my eyebrows, and I'm going to go in with the Rimmel Wonderful Brow. This is the brow gel. It's the first time me trying this. Well, this bottle is the first time me trying it. I've actually really loved using it. It's super simple, combs through my brows really well, especially because I already have quite thick brows. It's great. And I prefer the mascara to a pencil personally, just because of ease, really. I'm going to let that dry a little bit. They look a bit wild at the moment, but we'll just leave them for now. And I'll sort them out in a minute. I'm just going to do under my eye. I had a hair on my chin. It looked like I had a hair growing out my chin. It wasn't. It was just I think it was off one of my makeup brushes. Funny. I am in a weird mood today. I don't know what's wrong with me. Too much coffee. I'm just going to take some eyeshadow, and I'm going to take that cashmere shade, which is that neutral shade that I used on my lid, and I'm just going to pop that underneath my lower lashes. There's that, that's the eye. Now I'm going to go in with some blusher. I'm actually just going to go back into this Benefit Cosmetics palette, and I'm going to use Galifornia, which is my actual favourite Benefit blusher. It's very peachy, it's lovely. Goes well, really well with the Hoola bronzer actually. It's blending really nicely. It's like a nice combo. I filmed so many Vlogmas videos and I hated every single one of them. So you never got to see any of my Vlogmas content. But next year I will be doing Vlogmas properly, and hopefully we're in a better position with the pandemic that we can actually do more festive things. But yeah, it is what it is, right? I'm just going to take this kind of mascara style brush and sort my eyebrows out, and what I do is, now it's dried, I just kind of brush them up and get rid of any excess that I don't want on my skin. I like it to dry before I do that, because otherwise product kind of goes everywhere. I like it to dry in place, so then my brows look a bit more lifted, like so. They're a bit crazy, but yeah, love them. Let's do some mascara. I haven't worn mascara in so long because I've had my lashes done, but also we're in lockdown and I just couldn't be bothered to try and take that off. I'm just going to go in with my Rimmel Extra Super Lash Building Mascara. This was such a cheap mascara, but it's actually really good. It's like $4.99. It's just so standard, but so good on. You'll see. That's my lashes done. They look so good with mascara on. I'm so impressed. I do love getting my lashes lifted. Now for lips, I'm going to go in with my MAC Powder Kiss Liquid Lip Colour, and this is in the shade Devoted to Chilli. This is so it's a bit more of a ready look. Before I go in with this, I'm just going to take my MAC Prep and Prime Lip Balm, and this keeps your liquid lipstick on and your lipstick on for a longer period of time. And what I want to do is I want to overline my lips a little bit. Let's find a lip pencil. I'm just going to go with my Ted Baker London lip pencil. I don't know what shade this is. It's just like this reddy colour. I just like to use it just to line my lips a little bit before applying that liquid lip. It's not actually the right shade, but it does the trick, and I'll go for it anyway. Like so. I'm just going to do my hair, and then I'll jump back on camera and show you the finished look. Hey my lovelies, so I've got to hurry because Gary's coming home with Echo and she's filthy, so I've got to clean her. So this is the final makeup look. I hope you enjoyed this tutorial. I know it was really quick and I kind of just waffle on because that's what I do. But I really hope you enjoyed it and I hope you like this look. I think it's very like a simple glam, nothing too, you know, much that not everybody could do. Oh, he's here. No, he's not here yet. Just like, quickly. But yeah, I really hope you enjoyed this look. Don't forget to give this video a big thumbs up if you enjoyed it. Hit that notification bell if you'd like to see more videos from me. Subscribe if you haven't already. And have a wonderful Christmas. I'm sure I'll do a video before then. Take care of yourself. And I will see you in 2021. Bye.